I am a cat guy. There they are. One person alone. I just bring it up because the Southerners, we're weird about cats, man. And but trust me. I told my dad, I told Bill, I go, hey, Dad, I bought a cat, and he was like, that's a weird way to come out. And I was like, that's not what happened, man. You're being mean to me, Bill. I just bring it up because I don't have cat vibes. I'm a loud, country guy. You think I had 2 labs, one named Dixie, one named Bullet, But I got a flat-faced Persian named Jameson. He's the love of my life. He's like a pug that eats fish, He's got a little tiny nose. He can't breathe either. We go upstairs together and we're like, my goodness, I'm out of breath, buddy, I go, do we have COVID? What is going on, man? No, but I know there's cat people in here. Cat people are overall, they're pretty quiet people, They don't say much. It took everything cat people had just to be here tonight, It took a dog person telling a cat person, let's go out and take a lap, Let's go see some stuff. Cat people are emailers. After the show, I'll get an email. Hey, my name's Catherine. I love cats, too. I've got 7. How many do you have? And I'm like, my goodness, Catherine, I can smell the piss through the keyboard. I've got 1 because I'm normal, You meet a woman with 7 cats, she's going to be a weird person, okay? A good person, but a weird person. She's going to talk about planets until you fall asleep. I don't believe in astrology unless it goes my way. If you're like, hey, next week if the moons line up, you're going to have good luck. I'm like, here we go, moons. Get hot, moons. I'm on a moon heater. Same way with fortune cookies. Nobody believes in them until you get a good one. That we all think they're dumb until you open up one that speaks to you. Then you go, you know what? I'm going to put that on the fridge. Now you're chasing your dreams through beef and broccoli. No, New York City mice are different. I got everything blocked off in my apartment. We've looked everywhere. We're pretty sure they're coming through the front door. No, I've never seen anything like this. I grew up out in the country. I've dealt with mice, not these mice. No, I throw rat poisoning in there. I look in the cabinet. They're using it as war paint. I've never seen anything like it, man. They're back there throwing dice off the back of the cabinet. It's wild, man. Smoking a black and mild. I open the cabinet like, what are you looking at? Close the door. My God, this guy's always, what are you doing down here? What do we do? We live here. We've been here our whole life. No, they're crazy. Like those mouse traps that slam down? No, I'm not joking. I opened my cabinet. There was a mouse in one. He was holding it up. He was going, you're going to have to kill me with your hands. I've never seen anything like it. I let him go. I go, hey, dog, go fight crime, man. I'm not going to kill Splinter's nephew. Are you kidding me? I'm a Raphael guy from a way back, dog. We were both looking for April. Don't play with me, man. These mice are crazy. I've given in. We just live together now, They slide a couple bucks under the cabinet. I go, thank y'all very much. They go, hey, don't mention it, buddy. All the animals in New York City are built different. I don't know how many of y'all live here or visiting. Wait until I saw a raccoon in Queens look like a golden retriever, man. No, he was going down the side. He was smoking a Parliament, just headed down the sidewalk. I've never seen, I'm from Alabama. I've seen some raccoons. The raccoons in Queens have on Mets jerseys, man. I've never seen anything like it. I heard a dog barking, and all I heard was the raccoon go, shut up! It's crazy, man. It's crazy. Y'all hang out long enough, you'll see one of those pigeon ladies. What's crazy is they look exactly how you think they live. They're not wearing Vineyard Vine and New Balances. They look like that they live with those pigeons, man. They got on a toga and a handful of seeds and a heart full of love, man. I live in Denver. Everybody makes it sound like I just got here horseback or something. It's a big show for this guy tonight. It was like the Oregon Trail, but different. He made it. He tied up out front. I am from Alabama. I live in Denver now, and we're going to get to that in a minute. My name's actually what's going to be important in the beginning of this conversation. My name is Derrick Stroup. I'm 33 years old. I don't have any kids. Sometimes I drink a little Bud Light and smoke a little bit, and I wonder, what would I name them? I'd have to label these guys if I slipped up and had one, And the other day I saw an insurance commercial, and there was a guy on there named Campbell. It's like, man, I like the name Campbell. He sounds like a good neighbor. Maybe one day, if I do it right, middle linebacker, I don't know. I was like, what if I name my kid Campbell Stroup, I don't know if y'all catch on to that, but that's not going to work, okay? I mean, y'all stared at me like y'all know a couple Progresso Johnsons out there making a difference in the world. No, Campbell Stroup would do good, man. I think you know, that'll be a good name, especially with how upside down the world. No, y'all ever heard the song A Boy Named Sue? I'm going to teach you son of a gun how to fight. That's what I'm going to have to teach him how to do. But immediately I thought of my mom. We're good friends. We're close in age and in real life. She went to Panama City when she was 17, came back with me and a spray painted t-shirt. So anyways, I called old Stacy up and I was like, Stace face, you're going to love this. How funny would it be if I named my kid Campbell Stroup, you know? And immediately she's at work in her cubicle and she loves it. She's got her little Tupperware cubicle partner, Christy, there. And they're just white woman hee-hawing it up. I mean, back of sprouts snorting, you know? And I'm like, listen, you got to reel it in. It's not that funny, you know? She was like, Derrick, actually, there's some truth to that. You know, because if that kid is anything like you growing up, he'd be a lot more like Chunky Campbell Stroup, you know? And that is kind of cute. That pissed me off. I'm going to be honest with you. I mean, this is the same lady. She's a saint. You know, she's an accountant type of lady. You spill a margarita on her, and she blacks out and pees on herself. I mean, when I was a kid, I came home one day, and I was telling her everybody in school was calling me fat. And she was like, you know, why is that? I was like, well, I got Husky jeans. You know, you keep buying me these Husky jeans. And she got down on one knee and she looked right at me and she was like, those jeans aren't for fat kids. They're for warmer weather. Okay. That's what Husky stands for. And I mean, what type of saint does it take to lie? I mean, next day I went skipping to school, handful of Dunkaroos, not a care in the world. I mean, that's what type of special woman she normally is. How'd I get into comedy? Thanks for asking. Table up front. Everybody wants to know. It looks like I won a raffle at a freaking Elks Lodge, but that's not true. First job, well, listen, I'll be honest with you. 2 DUIs in 6 months will put you on an open mic list and a bicycle, okay? That's a fact, if y'all want to know how it really happens. And before we get into that, I got to tell y'all, this was almost a decade ago, but I wish I would have got my DUIs out here. I really do. Back home, as soon as we get on a bicycle, everybody knows that we don't have our driver's license anymore, you know? I mean, I'm telling you, y'all ever rode a bicycle on a gravel road? It's pretty discouraging. I don't know if y'all have ever tried it. And it's not that in the South, listen, and we like riding bikes and we'd like to go on a hike, but it's too hot. I mean, we should go to check our mail and we get swamp ass, you know? I mean, if it was 67 degrees with a light breeze and zero humidity, sure, we'd do that 14er with a Nalgene bottle. We'd love to. But it just doesn't work that way. We just look out our window and watch the heat rise off the concrete. It's too hot to do anything like. I mean, there's people in Boulder in the middle of July. It can be 100 degrees. It doesn't matter. They got corduroy pants on, riding bikes to meet up, talk about new flavors of lattes. All right. I could have fooled everybody here. I could have been like, listen, you know, I thought about getting a Prius, but I went with a bicycle. I got a yoga mat, adopted a dog. I'm doing all kinds of Colorado stuff. You need to back off. Don't worry about my driver's license. But the first job I ever had in my entire life led me to comedy, I'd like to believe. I worked at a Babies R Us. I was 16 years old. My dad said I had to get a job, so I put in a bunch of job applications. And, of course, the place with breast pumps and Similac hit me back. And they, I could have been, they put me in the stroller section. I live a different life, I feel like, But 16 years old, they put me in the breast pump section, Why the breast pump section? I mean, I started off with a little acne on my chin. 2 weeks later, it looked like an actual pipe bomb had gone off in my face. Just had a bedroom littered with Stridex pads, Had women named Samantha coming up to me. I've got sensitive nipples. This says it takes 4 packs of batteries. I look like the Cowardly Lion trying to respond.